Hey guys, and welcome back to Naruto Shippuden episode 10. So in the last episode, we had the Team Kakashi was heading on their way to the Sand Village after having their job changed, their mission changed, to go and find out what happened with Gaara and confront the Akatsuki. Even though the Akatsuki are no longer there, surely they'll be chasing after Deirdre and Slug Boy, which is is going to be interesting to see because they're kind of playing into the Akatsuki's hands with taking Naruto to them. But we'll see about that. We'll see what happens there. We also had Konkuro in hospital basically from the poison that Sasori used. Every time I go to say Sasori, I keep going to say Sarutobi, who was the third Hokage. And my mind just melts. Anyway, yes, the poison that Sasori used when he jabbed him. So yeah, he's in hospital just now. We don't know if he's going to survive because they don't have an antidote to the poison. Tamari is rushing her way back with Team Kakashi to try and save the day. And yeah, it's all gone to pot a little bit, but there's only one way to find out what happens. That's by watching the next episode. But before we do that, do remember, if you've not yet liked this video, to go ahead and do that right now. I tend to do this before any video that I watch. Why? Why? Yeah, exactly, because I'll forget if I don't. So yeah, make sure you hit the like button for me. That'd be great and fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay, now without further ado, let's crack straight into Shippuden episode 10.
That's Lady Chiyo and her brother Abizo. I thought they retired years ago.
They did, but they're back for the sequel. Old People 2, Electric Boogaloo.
We were hoping you'd come. Please, come in. I'm sure you know our visitors, Lady Chiyo and Lord Abizo. Welcome.
Do they know something about poisons?
I assume you've examined his blood?
Yes, here are the results.
I'm assuming that Sasori's granny knows about Sasori's poison.
It explains why he's let him linger this way instead of killing him right off. He's confident we won't be able to counteract his poison. To make a man suffer like this. How typical of Sasori that is.
Oh, so Granny knows that Sasori's a douche. Got ya. I want to see what's under Sasori's cloak. And not in that way, you dirty beggars.
Feels good to be leaving the sand behind.
But why is not just flying? Why is walking?
I don't like keeping people waiting.
Who are you keeping waiting now?
Whose fault is it that it all took so long anyway?
We're both to blame for that.
That's true, I suppose.
I don't know. Deirdre was trying his best to defeat Gaara, whereas Sasori was just messing about with Konkuro.
That one didn't work either.
Tell us, what other methods have you already tried?
As a matter of fact, we've asked for a specialist to be sent from the Leaf Village. Perhaps it would be best to wait for them to arrive.
Is that why Sakura's coming?
It's because of your dependence on this alliance with a foreign land that our own people have become backward and lazy.
No, we don't depend on them. I surely wouldn't go that far.
That's really mean. What a mean old lady.
By pursuing the enemy too far, he recklessly exposed himself to danger, something a shinobi should never do.
He was acting off emotions rather than logic.
This alliance is just a pipe dream. They are they, and we are we, and no alliance will change that. Ha! If they send anyone at all, it won't be a specialist, but some useless underling, just as a simple formality.
I can't believe they'd ever do that.
Well, don't listen to the old lady.
Everyone only looks out for themselves.
That is a very cynical way to look at things, but oftentimes very true.
All right, break time's over.
Hey, Kakashi-sensei, where's Naruto?
I was going to say, I'd be surprised if Naruto accepted your break time.
One more day till we reach the Sand Village. We have to hurry.
And just stop having a break then. Dilly-dallying.
This is not good.
Does Konkuro even have a day?
This one's beyond even me.
Lady Chiyo.
He has a day at best.
Actually, from the looks of it, he'll be extremely lucky to survive till tomorrow, if you ask me.
Oh, hold on there.
His skills have improved considerably.
Surely we can do something.
Well, there's one who's more versed in antidotes than I. That old queen of slugs, Tsunade of the Leaf. Thorn in my side in the era of the Great War, coming up with antidotes for every kind of poison I could throw at her. Who knows, now that we're such great friends with them, perhaps we could send word to her to come help us with her expertise.
So that's why Granny hates the leaf.
Even if she were to come, what good could she do? It takes 3 days to travel here from the leaf.
I know that. I'm not a fool. I wasn't seriously suggesting we summon her here. That'd be the last thing I want. I can't bear that old slug queen.
Well, she did send Sakura.
Lady Tsunade, are you all right? I'm fine. There's a very bad cold going around the village. You really should be careful.
Oh lord. It's the Rona.
Team Kakashi left 2 days ago. If all goes well, they should be there tomorrow morning.
Uh-oh.
That's a bad sign.
That's not very good.
Don't tell me. Group 3, number 117037. I knew it. I won. And first prize, too.
Wait, what?
Definitely a bad omen. Shizune! Shizune, get in here!
She won a competition and that was a bad thing?
Finally reached the desert.
The village hidden in the sand is just up ahead. It's best if I take the lead from here on out.
Lead on.
Not very hidden then, is it? I don't know how you could hide a village in the middle of a desert.
At last we're here.
Let's go.
That's also not very hidden. Is this the Pajama Pals headquarters, is it? I'm going to assume that whatever seal that is requires some special identification jutsu, because otherwise it's not a very good hiding place. When you've got your entrance to your secret underground lair demarked by a torii gate, you know.
You're late. We must get ready at once.
A hologram man.
He proved more powerful than we expected.
Of course he did, he's a Jinchuriki. This hologram guy's interesting. He's the living embodiment of a shiny Pokemon card. I mean, that's not egregious at all. What do we need in our secret underground base? A massive bloody statue that comes out the floor.
Now, let everyone gather.
Oh, they're all holograms, but they're not. So it's like holo conferencing.
All right. Shall we begin?
But how come he can do his jutsu whilst being a hologram? That's really interesting.
We'll soon be done removing the traps and debris from the road, sir.
Good work.
We've managed to recover the remains of all of our casualties, but there's one concern.
What's that?
We haven't been able to find Captain Yura.
It's because Yura was the traitor.
Not a scrap of clothing, nothing.
Yes, that is strange. Perhaps you just haven't found him yet, or perhaps he managed to survive the trap and is right now in pursuit of the enemy.
Or perhaps he betrayed the sand.
We have to send reinforcements to the Sand Village at once.
Reinforcements?
There's one team that must be done with their mission by now. They'll be on their way back.
Oh, do you mean... yes, milady, I'll see to it.
Whom? Who's the team?
We have to be ready for a worst-case scenario.
I'm assuming that's like the lottery or something like that, and it's very low odds for her to win.
It will now take 3 days and nights. Stay aware of your physical selves. Zetsu, have your physical body stand guard outside. Use the one with the greatest range, understood?
I know. Only 3 days. Isn't it possible that it might take longer than that, since we don't have Orochimaru with us?
I was going to say, I'm assuming the finger that's missing's Roche. I love this, like, choral music. It's epic. I'm assuming that's the Pajama Pals theme tune. So, is this them trying to pull the one tail out of Gaara, the T-Monk? I forget his name.
Sealing Jutsu. 9 Phantom Dragons!
Is it 9 Phantom Dragons because they're missing Orochimaru? Would it have been 10? That was a sealing jutsu, so are they pulling it out of him or are they sealing it into? I don't get it. I'm sure it'll explain all.
Wait, Lady Tsunade! I've got an S-rank mission for this squad.
Oh lord, really?
Really?
An S-rank?
Mission?
You're joking.
You hear that? We're getting an S-rank mission!
I don't believe it!
Finally, our talents are being recognized! I knew it!
I don't think that's the squad you were expecting, was it?
Feel okay, Ebisu-sensei?
Just spent a little too much time soaking in the hot spring, that's all.
Too much time spying on pretty girls, you mean? This is our first shot at an S-rank mission, so don't you go blowing it for us by getting a cold on account of your pervy habits! What the hell's going on?
Wrong room, milady. It's over this way.
Ah, fair one. Oh.
S-rank mission!
It was all a mistake. Thank goodness.
I don't think you're ready for that yet, Konohamaru. You may think you are, but you're not.
Get to the Sand Village as fast as possible and provide any support necessary. Is that clear?
Crystal!
Yes! It's Team Guy.
Leave it to us.
Yay, 10-10.
We're on it.
Oh, they're all so grown up.
You have a cold?
No, just my allergies acting up, that's all. Don't worry, we'll make it to the sand in one day.
There's bloody Corona.
It will take 3 days, no matter how you slice it.
Yeah, what's the point of making promises we can't keep, huh?
We won't know until we try, will we? Forward, everyone, with the speed of youth!
Lead on, Sensei!
Shoot for the moon, and you'll land among the stars.
They're still as enthusiastic as ever, I see.
Oh, I wonder what new tricks Neji has up his sleeve.
I haven't seen Naruto for a long time.
I am curious to see how much he has changed.
Same here.
Lee hasn't changed a bit, he's just taller. I wonder what Ino Shikacho are up to just now.
I can't stand this waiting!
Naruto, for the last time, relax. There's nothing we can do.
I know, but...
Just be patient. Would you look at Tamari? She's the one who's worried the most.
The cardinal rule of traveling in the desert. If you hit a sandstorm, you stay put. You lose all your sense of direction in a storm like that. I've heard of many people who ended up lost in the desert and dying of thirst. Don't worry. The sandstorms we get this time of year usually don't last very long.
Well, they better not last very long.
Kankuro.
Yeah, Kankuro doesn't have long.
As you can see, all we're able to do is ease his pain and try to help him rest. At this stage, our only hope is the squad of Leaf Shinobi who are due to arrive tomorrow.
Oh no. Literally, Sakura is his only hope.
Right now, there's a sandstorm in the desert, making the route from the Leaf impassable. There's no telling how long they might be delayed if it keeps up.
If that happens, then all hope is lost.
That we've sunk to this. I never thought I'd see the day when we'd have to depend on the Leaf to help us.
Things change, old bag.
Come, we'll find a seat outside. You haven't had a wink of sleep since yesterday.
Relying on the Leaf, it's pathetic.
Friends rely on friends.
Hey, sis?
Hopefully she just fell asleep.
Asleep.
Hopefully. Asleep.
If they left once they got word and moved quickly, they could be here any minute.
Don't count on it. Even one of our own people would have had a hard time with that sandstorm.
But they had one of your own people. Yeah.
We've been expecting you.
Lady Tamari, you were with them?
Please, this way.
Quickly! Save Kankuro!
You say they got Kankuro as well?
Yes. When the enemy took Lord Kazekage, Kankuro went after them by himself. He was poisoned, and we haven't been able to find anything to counteract it. He won't last much longer.
Well, that's the thing. When they sent Team Kakashi, they didn't know that Kankuro was poisoned.
Let me take a look at him.
Yeah, Sakura!
Kankuro! Kankuro!
The old lady's alive, it's fine.
Him! The White Fang of the Leaf! Damn
Why?
Get ready to defend yourself or die!
Oh my lord. No way! The old lady's got skits. Oh my god. I understand they were at war and it was like, there was obviously Some bad blood there, especially for the old lady who kind of lived through it. But I mean, times change, you know. Enemies become allies, allies become enemies. You know, that's the way of diplomacy. But that is hilarious that there's an old lady like flying at Kakashi. No doubt Kakashi, being the gentleman that he is, will swat her away without doing any damage. Yeah, oh my god. And hopefully they arrived in time to save Konkoro. And I, like, no idea what's happening with Gaara, but we've got another 3 days now where they need to get to Gaara before something happens, whether they're sealing him or breaking the seal, in order to let out the T-Monk. Yeah, fingers crossed that, like, that could all get sorted, but there's only one way to find out, and that's obviously by watching the next episode. But unfortunately, we ran out of time in this one, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.